switch here and get it going. Okay, cool. So, good morning, chat. Or actually, good afternoon, chat. Wow, look at that. So, yeah, I should have done the other one. It would have been morning time. But it's not. It is definitely, most definitely in the afternoon, if not evening. But hello, hello. Um, and we're going to get some Call of Duty going here. Um, so, yeah. All right, hold up. Now they can. There you go.
Great.
So, um, so yeah, like the speaking of that number two pick for the Washington Commanders, how are like where they're gonna go with that, right? Like my thought all along was that Daniels, like he's got the experience, he's got um some good movement, he's got good arm, all that kind of stuff. The thing that concerns me about him is it feels like a little bit like RG3 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
In that I was watching a video of him the other day taking unnecessary hits in college that in the
Yep.
pros will break him in half. And I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with that. We had that already. Like, we do not need to go down the road again of this guy can't slide. This guy likes to run and then like try to run through someone instead of being like, dude, just step out of bounds. Like, you're the quarterback. Recognize what's happening here. Like, this is not the time to. One of them, like, he ran and tried to jump over someone. The lineman caught him and like pile drove him into the ground. I was like, no. Like in the NFL, they're gonna kill him. Like, there's just
Yeah.
no. I don't want that. The other guy, what is it, May? Like
Yeah.
he's got some of the good whatever. He's got all the good attributes and whatnot, but I kind of feel like his statistics are a little padded, and I don't know. I feel like you get an opportunity with McCarthy to at least go with somebody who knows how to play in pressure moments, um, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and uh, yeah. So I don't know. I mean I'm good with even like Caleb Williams. His numbers in his film look pretty good, but he's got a um, I don't know. There was a bit of a regression for him from his Heisman Trophy winning season to this last season. I mean, obviously he's
Yeah.
still the number one overall pick for most of the boards, and I think you could make an argument that's justifiable. Like he's doing the work, but there was definitely a regression for his play this past year, and he's not even at the NFL level yet. So that signifies something, right? Because it means they either figured out his scheme, they were adjusting to what he was doing. He did play tougher competition. That was the other thing. He had a few games there against some better schools. So I don't really know how to make of that. If he was really the number one overall pick, you would think playing tougher competition wouldn't affect him. So I don't know. I don't know what to think, but apparently, I mean, I guess really in the end, it's going to be up to what those guys in Washington's front office think. Um, and then of course
Yeah.
the Patriots are looking to trade, possibly looking to trade. They want a massive haul. I think I was reading that they want at least 3 first-round picks to move out of number three. Like, wow,
I could see it.
that seems crazy to me.
The
Three first rounds.
Vikings are because the Vikings got. Do they have? They have two firsts in this year's draft. I don't know if they have their 25 first anymore. Then, but yeah, a team like that I could see jumping up. It's going to be interesting. I guess no matter what, it's just important to remind myself that even though I have watched a lot of tape of these guys and I have like opinions, I'm probably gonna be wrong, no matter what. You know what I mean? It's just like you look at the hit rate. I mean that Trevor Lawrence 2021 class was supposed to be so good, and it's the only starter now. The only quarterback that's starting for an NFL team is just Lawrence. I mean, everyone else is just Gonzo. Um, so
Yeah.
or Dunzo. Gonzo's a Muppet, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting draft for sure.
And where are you going for that?
I'm excited. Buffalo,
Wow.
up in the mountains.
Why there?
Um, the owner
If you can
of
say.
yeah, the owner of the company has a Airbnb up there. Um, so we all go up there and hang out, and it's like an annual meeting slash like kind of like a retreat type thing. Um, it's pretty legit. I'm pretty excited for it.
Okay.
But
Uh,
um,
when do you get back?
Sunday evening, so I'll be good to go for like Monday and all that stuff. Wouldn't be gone for long. Um, that game, that single player game that I was wanting to play stream, Manor Lords is coming out this weekend, so I'm gonna try to get that going. Um, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Um, for a stream. So excited about that. Then Minecraft servers going crazy.
Actually,
Lots of good stuff.
um, Michael was just asking about that because he's playing Minecraft right now, and he was like, "Where, like, can I get on the server?" And he's like, "But wait a minute, I want to make my own world or something." I was like, "Okay, well, like, like yes, but maybe not now. Like you
Yeah,
can like you're not paying like $10 a month to have your own server, so like, you know, how about you just how about you just get involved so that I now I gotta just link his account so that way those two will work." All right,
yeah.
hold on 1 second. I found a couple loadouts that I think I want to try. Just give me 1 second. This one in particular because it is the TAC Evolver, and
Ooh,
I yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, so I kind of want to give that one a run here to see what that would be like. The SOA is not an LNG. Why do I have that there? TAC EV. Okay, so that's the TAC EV. I'll change that loadout, but why is that listed that way? Let's rename that. That's going to be the BR SMG option. All right. And you good with Resurgence?
yes, sir.
All
No,
right.
I'm excited for it. I haven't played it in a bit.
Yeah, you and me both. Um, come on, get to it, get to it. All right, here we go. So it is the Jack
Okay,
Glassless. There we go.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, cool. Jack Glassless optic, the Chimera Rin 3 vertical. I already have that. The VT7. Yep, Spiritfire. Okay, I already got that. The Eviction 762 Heavy Barrel. That's weird. Accuracy and control is on, but damage and range go down. Mobility goes up though. Okay, I'll give it a try. That seems weird to me though. And lastly, the Rampart Heavy Stock. Okay, well, we will give it a try. The TAC EV, Warzone. I think it's the same guy. Warzone, not easy. Warzone. give that a try. The HRM, we're gonna smoke knives. Man, I don't know. I'm actually starting to think I might switch to stims.
Get that speed boost going.
That's what I'm thinking.
This them.
I'm thinking on my main class, like it takes so long for the smoke to pop that I feel
Mm.
like in Rebirth, man, you're just asking for it. So I'm gonna change my main. I think for the Bruin too, I'm gonna switch the stems. You know what? Yeah, I'll switch the stems. I think I'll leave the rest of them alone. Though, because you can typically get stems in the bathroom, and then you have it from then on. So I guess maybe I could leave that as it is. Sniper smoke. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Oh, a little resurgence with no warm up. This is how you know we're gonna have a great game. We're both just gonna
Yep.
drop in. Haven't played for days. Let's get it. W right off the
Buckle
bat.
up. Oh
And
man.
I'm changing having, and I've recently changed my mechanics. So,
Oh yep. There we go. That's how you know.
yep. What were you gonna say?
So okay, what the draft is always here, and I want to fill uh silence. So what are the dream scenario first four picks of the draft? What positions are they
Are you talking about the actual first four, or you mean for Washington, or for somebody
for
else?
Washington?
Oh, for Washington. Um, I think the they need to trade out of number two. Um, I think they need to trade back to another team that's at like 6 or somebody else who's looking for a quarterback.
Yep.
Let JJ McCarthy fall, um, but pick up another first or like second this year and second next year or something along those lines. So that then they could still get their quarterback, and then possibly in the first, in the first round, get another, um, in the first round pickup. I'm okay with where they are for the most part at wide receiver. It's the line at that point. Like they would need to pick up a tackle. They need
Yeah.
like the line is where it's at. I feel like they need to go quarterback and line, just like everywhere. Everything else, I think they've pretty much got stopgaps. I think
Mm-hmm.
they need. I think they need a. They got a new center already in free agency, so that's fine. But they're going to need some tackles and some guards. Maybe not even guys that are going to play right away, but top tier guys that can learn and like move in if a guy gets hurt. There's no point in drafting a quarterback if he's going to get beat to death the whole first year. So,
Yeah, I mean, if Sam Howell had a better line last year, I don't think we would be
100% agree.
drafting a quarterback.
And actually, I think that was their mistake. I think they should have given Sam another year. Um, there are so many quarterbacks that had horrible years their first year. Josh Allen being one of them,
Yeah.
and you know, you even go to like, I mean, obviously he's not at this level, but you can go to Peyton Manning's, you can go to Troy Aikman's, you can go to guys that won multiple Super Bowls that started off having like a really rough beginning, but yet
Yeah.
pulled it out.
And I
So
mean, not very many quarterbacks had as many flashes as he did either. I think he showed a lot, but I get it too. You know, it's a new era, new squad, and it was. I mean, I was surprised with how much they actually got for him. Oh, there's guy on me.
I wasn't really, because I didn't like. I kind of knew.
On me. Oh, there we
I
go.
was about
Squad
to
away.
say, whew.
Um. Well, yeah. I mean, I was expecting a little bit more like the Justin Fields, Kenny Pickett range of like pretty much like just a sixth. sixth round pick.
Well,
So from that, I was surprised.
I mean, I think they. Oh, you mean they got more than they should have for him?
I was at least happy with it. Like I remember, um, let's see, what was it in like 3, 4 years ago when the Jaguars had Gardner Minshew
Yeah,
on their team, and they drafted him in the sixth round. He had two pretty solid years as quarterback for them, and then they traded him for a sixth round pick. And I was
right.
like, well, that doesn't. That's kind of stupid because you kind of want to draft someone like him in the sixth round. Um, so the fact that they drafted him in the fourth or fifth and got like a third for him, value wise, I was at least happy with that. It didn't seem like they were just trying to get rid of him. Um,
Yeah, I
but
guess. I don't know. I felt like they could have done a better job. Actually, that's right. This should be enough. It is. I felt like they could have done a better job. Like at with how bad Washington was last year, to still, I was about to say, tell me you're not gonna, to still have him be in a situation where he was leading the NFL, like you got to give him a chance. You got to give him a
yeah,
chance. And I mean, yes, he had the most interceptions, but that also had to do with the fact that the line was terrible. Like,
yeah,
just he was running for his life. Any quarterback in that scenario is going to be bad,
yeah,
including Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy and everybody else. Like, they're
yeah,
just not going to have an opportunity. So I'm not a fan of having sent him. I felt like um, he definitely could have done the job if given enough time and he wasn't running for his life. So I felt like they made a mistake in getting rid of him. I felt like that was the answer. You keep saying how you trade down, you draft nothing but offensive linemen up front. Like I'd spend every pick they have on an offensive lineman and just get a whole new set, and then you like ones that can sit behind somebody who are great talent and a little bit of a project. Then that's fine. They can like make sure you get one that's a little bit, that you have a starter already for that position and just let them learn. Then you trade that starter, you get another draft pick. Like, there was ways for them I
yeah,
felt like where they could have managed it so much better than what they did. But um, they're the general managers. I don't know. I
yeah,
mean, a lot of the GM and new coach may have also been like, like, I don't want to be stuck with somebody else's quarterback. Um,
yeah.
and I can see that, but on the flip side of that, that seems like we're just doing it so that we're not tied to the other coach.
Yeah.
So felt like they could have done something smarter, but it is what it is.
That is definitely a good point though about oh, the bounty's pretty close to me right now. No, never mind, he left. That's a pretty good point though about like McCarthy. Like if Daniels, May, and McCarthy are that close to you, for you just trade back and pick up some more draft capital.
Well, there's going to be four. Like if they are at all
Mm-hmm.
interested in JJ McCarthy, like I think because of the like everybody else is interested in the other quarterbacks, I feel like they have an opportunity there. All right, what are we doing here? We're gonna grab you want to grab this at factory?
Sure.
Um, yeah, I feel like there's so much buzz about the other quarterbacks that like you should be able to get really good compensation for that pick.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, um, you either turn that into more future draft capital or
Man, there's this one tackle, Joe Alt. Um,
yeah,
he's he's a baller, man. He's started for Notre Dame ever since freshman year, and I think he's had 2 holding penalties his entire career.
Huh.
um, it's just insane. I mean, that's and so his technique's awesome. He doesn't give up
And I mean, his dad
pressures.
was a pro, right?
Yeah. Um, but yeah, there's a part of me that wonders. I mean, because the 49ers, their whole thing was built line first, like offensive line and defensive line first, and
Yeah.
then figure out the quarterback.
I'm gonna drop down here and
Which,
grab this. I'm gonna pop UAV
yeah,
too. Um,
um,
that's
which I
actually
mean, huh? What are we gonna say?
that's actually how the Cowboys did it as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they built line first for years, and then after building the line out, um, did they draft Ezekiel um, Elliott and had
Yeah,
success for a number of years. So it's kind of crazy that they're essentially they're basically going away from that entire model. But you got to do it faster than like the Cowboys did, like a number one overall pick every year for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that, to build the whole team. It's
yeah.
like you got to take like two at a time so you can speed that process up. Um, and then in that scenario, I think you'd be able to build your line in a much more manageable fashion. And if they did it right, as in they were, um,
Here's 2 UAVs, or just one, but
I'm dropping that ID
got I
badge.
got a
Um,
couple.
you said you have a
You want to
UAV?
come to the store? Yeah, yeah. It's a fire sale. I bought a lot.
Beautiful. I will take that, and if it will let me. No, it's not going to let me. Awesome.
What?
It's like it
No,
won't
you
let
can't
me.
get.
Hold on a second. Let me
Okay, at least,
drop.
and then I'll drop it.
I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
drop that there. What is it doing? Okay, I don't know what it's doing. Anyway,
Is it
there
bugs?
we go.
Oh, there we go.
It's fine to let me pick it up. I was just trying to stow it,
Mm.
and it did not want me to stow it apparently.
Okay, pop a UAV. Um, but so the hard thing for me when I look at teams that did that, that have tried to do that, they always become really good teams that make it kind of far in the playoffs, but don't win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it's hard because you look at the teams that win the Super Bowl. Oh, I'm just gonna.
I was just trying to rotate over here so
We're
I could
we're in game right now, so
trying to see if we could rotate and get a visual on any of these guys.
oh, you pop in another UAV.
Oh, so they're
Okay, we
all in
got a team.
control.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get pushed though. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to rotate towards us.
Except one guy is out. Got one.
Okay. There were 2 over there.
Yep, the other guy dropped
Okay.
down. He's probably gonna come up over here, if I had to guess. All right, and you have.
So they're probably on top. So it's probably a
Oop,
team.
I
I'm
hear
gonna call
somebody.
Mortar Strike.
Who was that?
That was me.
Oh,
That's a loadout. Just dropping in.
okay. I seriously thought somebody was in here popping a loadout. I was about to be like, yes, let's get him.
Probably should have thrown it into the circle, but whatever. Oh,
Somebody's at
someone's
this
at the store. Yeah.
door. Hmm. Okay. That was brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
Okay, I'm trying to use plates.
I'm down.
Oh, you're down? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, seriously? How did I miss all those shots?
Oh, you got good circle right now. Stand cover. No one can get you here.
For the win!
Let's go.
What? We called it first game of the night. First game of the last
Electric.
4 days.
Wow. Love to see it.
And that was the new Tac Evolver build. There you go.
Well, you couldn't have drawn that up better.
I think it was talking about the draft stuff, man. I mean, just keeping it
Yeah.
chill, you know. Get out there. So what happened? So what happened to you over there?
So I flew down. I should have tried to stay up, but I thought the gas was pushing us
Oh, okay.
off that roof, and then I just got shot in the back. Someone
Oh,
was down
okay.
below.
So as soon as I rezzed, I was like, okay, like I need to, um, I need to like I was trying to stay up top. So as soon as that happened, I hit my stem, my first one, and just was enough to get over to where the circle had just a corner on top of that roof. Um, and so I was like, okay, cool. I'll just hang out right here and um, I was like, I'll just hang out right here and like plate up because I couldn't plate while I was in the storm in the gas. So I was trying to plate,
Yeah.
and then I didn't know you had dropped. I thought you were still on the roof. So then you were like, I think you said either on me or something like that, or there's a guy here or something. And I'm going, well, yeah, there were. I'm thinking in my head, there's guys down there shooting, sure, but like, you know,
Yeah.
I was like, we're good. We're up top here. Then you said I was dead. I was like, and I looked at the map and I was like, oh crap. Okay, so the nice thing about the way that one the way the circle pulled right there is that it was back inside, so it was going to force them in, but they all seemed to be stuck outside that wall. Like
Mm-hmm.
they weren't moving, and my concern was if they were going to get underneath, then you'd be in kind of a heel off, you know.
Yeah, it was just kind of perfect, perfect circle placement for you too. It's like once I saw the circle, the new circle change, I was like, oh, there we go. That's a W. Nuke, here we come. But on the other hand, so like my argument of like you need that. Oh, just a second. Getting a call from Mads.
It would really be nice. What level are you on? Oh, you're up. Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to leave that building. Okay. And they're on me. They will be here before I can get that off. Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky. You had a partner with. If it was you versus me, I win that. I don't think I got my other kill. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I did. Very nice. I don't know who killed him for me, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bug off. No guns up here even worth talking about. Come on, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And plate. Right, because I don't have enough plates, apparently. I have one of those fancy gas things. I'm going to throw that out here in a second when the gas comes through so we can sit back for a second and maybe shoot at people that are heading in the other direction. Careful, they're definitely moving around up there. I don't know if they see you or what, but I hear them. I don't know where they are. I want them to start leaving so I can pop this thing and we can sit behind and watch them. Get had 18 seconds. Then they gotta go.
Okay, I am so back. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Do we have enough money to hit the buyout for a loadout?
Yes, we do.
Fire sale.
But I mean, there's a loadout drop here.
Okay.
Oh, someone. Psych. There's two. Watch out.
What? Okay.
So
What just
was so
happened right
weird?
there?
What I don't understand is how did they get their loadout from that?
Look at that.
Two.
Stood up and it was like 3 shots and I was dead. And you're right. How did they get their loadout from our loadout drop?
That whole thing was weird.
Oh. Are we marking people? Is that it? It seems a bit weird. Why would they... Yeah, see, these guys are weird. Like, I don't understand how some people play this game. I mean, I guess maybe they're just...
Like that. Like how
Wow.
did you lose? How did you lose to that guy?
Right. Like, and all of his shots were like 1, 2, 3 right on me. Like, then he loses to, like, that he couldn't hit that guy at all. He wasn't even moving.
But
I mean, I
even
wasn't
like
moving
starting
either, but...
that firefight with like from that distance with a submachine gun, I just don't even like get like he doesn't. That's just not a smart move. From that's just weird.
Did they...
See, and he missed
Oh,
that guy.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's move on. What in the
Yep.
world?
Yep.
I guess maybe what I should have done was waited for you to be back before I did that. But I peeked around the corner and it was just one sitting at the thing. So I was like, all right. So I started hitting them. Is that actually starting now? Oh no, that's a video. Okay. So I figured that would be okay, but that definitely was not what I was thinking was going to happen.
Man, I gotta say, I was carrying that round, David.
uh, let's see. Now I have to check.
Wasn't wasn't
Ah.
great.
Mhm. Yeah.
Talking to the wife with no audio and like
Yeah.
trying to, you know,
Yep.
it's you know how it goes. Hey, 5 out of 30, let's go.
That's right. That's right.
I
We got
don't
another
want to
one.
see the like our matches played to wins ratio. Probably not the prettiest.
I don't. I mean, yeah. I guess so. But
Maybe
the
I mean comparatively to other, I don't know if it's average or not.
that's what I was
Probably
about to say.
average.
I think from a comparative standpoint, it makes you feel a little better. Um, Kingdom.
Yeah, need to
Okay.
stop comparing myself to like TP. And then
That is definitely not something that would be beneficial.
no, that's literally like us playing basketball and me being like, "Oh man, I saw LeBron James do this."
Mm. Yep.
Okay, I'll be right back, but cue me in.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Starting the day off with a W, and then starting at least a high kill game next. We got or not high kill, but before we died, we're getting some kills. I don't think high kill counts unless you're at least double digits. All right, let's see. And we're going to go. All right, we are going to queue up.
Okay, I'm back. But you know what I was saying about like the good teams? Or he's not back. He just left. Well, perfect timing. Anyway, now that it's just me in the chat, I will keep on talking until David comes back. I wonder what time he'll come back. I don't know. I didn't quite hear that whole thing. But um let's see what we got. If you're watching right now, let me know in the chat. That'd be that'd be great. Um let's see. Season 3 of Modern Warfare 3 has been fine. I'm honestly like I'm excited to play Rebirth today, but I don't know. Like it's one of those things that you're playing a game with features of a game that um I mean, how long has Rebirth been out for? Um like when did it come out? Like 2, 3 years ago. So still kind of want something new for Modern Warfare 3. I'm excited for the mid-season update with zombies, but
And that
Man.
followed perfect timing.
Oh man, I've been carrying the stream right now just by talking
What,
about nothing.
I was gonna say, what interesting facts were we talking about?
I was actually just talking about my thoughts on season 3 of Modern Warfare 3,
Okay.
and pretty much the thoughts were nothing much is new.
uh,
But
well, we're gonna get that mid-season update. Um,
yep,
provide some new. I do need to unlock the new attachment though. I might need to jump, or I might need to try out either unlock it. Um, I've been doing all of them in Resurgence recently, so I could probably continue doing that.
mm-hmm.
But I could do it in zombies too. But it's supposed to be some kind of a stock that adds all kinds of crazy whatever. I'm not sure
Oh,
why
that's nice.
the. Huh?
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure why the. All the attach. I mean, I guess it's their way of constantly keeping the loadouts. I think originally they were trying to do the tuning, the fine tuning would be a way to constantly keep the guns fresh. You know, people could find
Yeah.
different ways, and that wasn't necessarily a bad idea. Um, but I think that's the new way of doing it is introducing an aftermarket part that allows
Well,
you to like change up all the guns.
I follow this game developer. And he was talking. Oh man, why am I blanking on his name? You probably heard of him. He's pretty famous. And he was saying, like, when you like the idea of like nerfing guns is kind of stupid because what you want to actually do is go in and make other like just because. Let me see if I can reset my words here.
Is he saying it's not realistic?
So what you want to do instead of nerfing guns that people enjoy using, you want to make other guns usable, right? So instead of your what Call of Duty right now, it seems like what they're doing is
Oh,
loadout time.
I was gonna say yeah, you can buy a
Um,
loadout.
what they're doing is they are pretty much like it seems like they're curating the new metas every update. It's like it's a new meta to use, but because of that, it's like oh, you can't use the guns you were using in season 2 anymore. You know.
Yeah.
But in reality, you should kind of just be making it so there's a whole bunch of guns you can use um, that are all meta, quote unquote,
Right.
that's or all unique and have their special buffs. But there are just so many guns in this game that you wouldn't even think of using and being effective with it, you know, because they're just terrible.
Yep. I'm hearing somebody over there near our normal spot.
Okay.
Gonna jump up here and see if we can't introduce ourselves. Oh, no, maybe now they're down by bio. I swear they were down here, but there is an unopened chest, so maybe I was wrong.
There's a team over here at 55. Oh, there's a team with there's 3 guys on there.
I think we have one guy up here. Might be ours. You're gonna attract some. Where'd they go? Okay, they are still over there.
In that window. So there's 2 teams there. My bad.
Okay. Wonder. That's not. Where's our
Man, we
bounty
got
going?
5 views right now. Shout out to all you guys.
I was gonna say, please tell me that doesn't involve you.
Here, where you at? Okay.
One guy just went down there. He's gonna come up over here most likely.
Oh, here. Oh, there's. Sorry. Oh, broke.
Downed.
So I think there's 3 teams. You have
Oh
nade or
wow!
something.
I just got absolutely eaten alive.
At least one person left.
Where are you? Okay, you're
I'm
over there. Good.
coming up to you.
Okay, I think he's.
Wait, are you dead? No. I didn't say that you were redeploying. That's weird.
Wow, that was my first kill confirmed? Interesting. There's definitely one more here down below. Oh, might be coming over here. Hmm. Be a good idea if I plated. Jeez. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, on me.
Oh, hold up. Sorry.
He's down.
Nice.
I got him. If you look at my health bars, you can see that it
Oh,
was very close.
one just jumped in the water. And there was another one down there with him. I don't know where that one went. Got another one flying in. How do we... yeah, let's get on top of that roof. It's about to snipe. Oh, got one
Oh,
here,
there's that
one here.
team. Okay, we're gonna have to rotate in soon.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to... You want to go up to prison, or you want to go down to kind of where they are?
I say let's go up to prison because that way we at least get high ground. There's gonna be people no matter what. So I was seeing people over there, but
Okay, let's do it.
is that you? Oh, nice.
Guy over there shooting?
Yep.
Not sure where he
Did you
went.
see where? Oh, he's up top.
Up top, yeah.
Oh, that was up.
Are they up there or down here?
Yeah.
No, they're down there.
Really?
Um,
Oh, that's a mine right there.
yeah, I put that there.
Oh, that's yours? Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Crap. Oh,
Right here, I think there's a guy coming through here. Or will be in a second. Oh, we gotta move.
yeah. We got both have gas masks, right? Do you have a durable? I have a durable.
I have a gas mask, not a durable though.
Okay. Landed a couple shots on him, but oh, okay. I'm hanging back plate. Oh, crud. Sniper got me. Don't worry. I got a self. Stay alive. Oh, crud. There's a guy playing gas.
I was gonna say, I'm getting... Dang it. Of course, I'm in the middle of... Of course, I'm in the middle of
Darn.
plating when he happens to turn the corner.
Kind of feeling good about that one, too.
And he just knew right when I moved. I found that interesting. Knew right when I moved. Just sat there patiently waiting for me to move. Alright, let's just see if it was a coincidence. Yeah. Well, I will say this. I at least felt better watching TP for a little bit, and they were in a ranked game, and they they couldn't tell when they were hearing footsteps whether the person was above in the next room or someplace else. And I was like, hey, so
There we go.
it's not
Yeah.
just us. I'm sorry, but I don't think I could. I don't think at this moment I could ever pull that out. Like, it'd be my luck that somebody would come walking in the room. Well, he must not be walling because he couldn't see the guy coming in behind him, so. But then this wasn't the guy anyway. I think it was the guy before that knew right where I was. 2v1 and they lost that. Interesting.
We've never done that before.
I was about to say, come on now. Now you look at his rank though. Like that's where things get a little suspect. You got this guy ranked
Yeah.
165, winning a 2v1 for the win. That's where I kind of start to feel like that's not completely normal. Okay, like I actually saw enough of this. Would like to exit.
Yep.
Come on. I can't even exit. Really? Like I literally have to watch this whole scene? Apparently I do. Okay. There it is. Okay. Thought if you hit start enough times, eventually it would come back.
Okay. Discussion point.
Hit me.
Who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Michael Jordan. The only other person you could possibly argue is, what is it? Was it Wilt Chamberlain, who has like, did he have like 11 championships in the
Mm-hmm.
13 years that he played? If you weren't
So,
going to go
so
just,
LeBron's not even top two for you.
no, no, he's not.
Yeah, nice.
LeBron is not bad, but I like there's, um, I just don't. I don't know. Like they're in the playoffs right now. They're not looking good. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
star for the Lakers is not him. He made some decent shots last night. And especially at that point when you're if you're LeBron, you give up a 20-point advantage and lose on a buzzer
Yeah.
beater to some like just I don't see that happening to Michael Jordan. Maybe it did, but I don't think in the playoffs was there ever a time where he was up by 20 points and ended up losing. Um,
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean they he never lost in the finals, so there's
And
something. I mean, yeah.
that's the other side of it. So like when you get into the debate on the GOAT on like the football side, that's where I feel like you got to go Montana because yeah, Brady has 7 rings, but he was there 10 times. Like Mon
Wow.
Montana had 4 trips and 4 rings. I don't know. And those first
I don't
three
know.
that the first three that Brady had was almost all defense oriented. Like Montana had to come from behind on multiples of his Super Bowl wins. Like they had to put it on like I don't know. I don't know. And then the
Yeah.
losses came yeah, I don't know. So there's no like if you look at the difference, the net difference, right? They're both 4-0 from that perspective. But in order for Brady to get to 4-0, he had to get to 10 championships. Like it took Montana 4. And Montana was playing in a time when they actually tried to rip quarterbacks' heads off. It wasn't like, you fell near their legs and they throw a flag. Like
I
today's
mean,
NFL is so
you would
soft in
say
comparison.
I would say until like 2016. I mean, it definitely wasn't as much, but it wasn't as soft for quarterbacks
His
for the
first his
majority
first
of.
3 weren't. Like they were in an
Yeah.
era where they were still playing real football. But this stuff now, and it's not just Brady, it's any quarterback. It's ridiculous that you can't get, and then they're adding more this year. They're adding more. So now it's you can't wrap them up and drag them to the ground. And it's like,
Yeah, the hip drop.
come on, guys. Like they can't tackle the feet, you can't hit the head, and now you can't grab the hip and drag them down. Like at what point do we just stop playing altogether? Because there's no point. You just
How? What's the expectation for like the 190-pound safety going up against Derrick Henry? You know,
yeah,
it's like
exactly. The only option is is to drag them. Like,
yeah,
oh great, we
to at
got a
least slow him down. What's
we got
happening?
we got a 96 ranked god in our match. That's great. He just killed me pre-game, and I was just watching him for a second, and like he didn't look,
Mm-hmm.
nothing looked necessarily suspect at the time until I saw the 96, and then I was like, I mean his gameplay from that perspective was pretty good. Yeah. Now we got another one ranked 128.
So I didn't really follow football that much in like 2000. I didn't really follow it that much until like 2016.
Okay.
That's when I started following it. I went back and watched a bunch of back then Redskins games. Just to kind of catch up on the lore and all that stuff. The
That's good
one
stuff.
player that I have to say is so underrated that I loved watching play football is London Fletcher.
Oh yeah, he was good.
That dude was just, and he was old. Like he was like Bobby Wagner.
Yep.
Um, but there are so many plays that I was like, whoa, who's that guy? And then it was, oh, Fletcher again. Oh, get him.
We're in a, like there's multiple teams here,
There.
and I was trying to get a different one. She ran downstairs, I think.
Quick scope, quick scope. Yeah, that'll show you. Oh boy, someone just went upstairs.
Yep. Grab another gun.
Yep.
There's a swarm. Yeah. None of them appear close at the moment. All right, let's see what we got out here. Is this the
That was
stupid
me.
shotgun? I hate the shotgun. It's like they have to be up close.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
let's get that scav
Somebody's in here. Or
close.
not sure what they're doing. Oh, by the door. By the window, sorry, not door. Ah. Yeah, I absolutely lit him up. No way he pulls away from that.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Well,
And
that is what you call a big fat L.
yeah.
Oh, at least we did pop that scav. I don't know if you want to drop on it or though. Kind of hot.
Oh, okay. Right now I was gonna say I'm just trying to go till you get back. There's guys on that side, guys on
I'll
this
hot.
side.
Yeah, there's someone. Yeah, that's not. That's not where we
Oh,
want
wait a
to
minute.
be.
We got a guy giving off the res. Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, there's another teammate there. Dang it.
Unbelievable. It was the guy. He stood up and dang it. And I ended up getting neither kill. Should have got both kills. Got neither. Awesome. Love when that happens.
Surely
Stupid
there's no
pistol.
one here, right?
Stupid pistol ran out of ammo. Like, ooh, we gotta go. Thought that was sitting still for a second there. It is not. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's just keep going up.
Yep.
Keep heading up. Get inside the next one.
Totally didn't fall there.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't
Do
didn't
we
even
want to
see it.
rotate to the loadout? Or would... Oh, never mind.
You want to go to the loadout?
I mean, there's a loadout drop right here, so we could try that.
Am I hearing them drop? What is that noise?
Is that a mine right there? That's your mine.
I threw
Okay.
that, yeah. Alright, let's give it a try. What's the worst that could
What's the
happen?
worst? Yeah.
We weren't both
Gruesome
about to
death.
say that, were we?
Yeah, we were.
Going right back into
It
the
only
area.
it only took about an hour of streaming before we started saying the same things again. So I was about to finally get that scavenger box. So we got multiple pings. Oh, down below, plating. Oh,
Got him.
multiple teams. Dang it.
Oh, really? Yep,
Yeah.
there are. Wow, was that one shot? Like, seriously, that didn't. Can I see that again, please?
Did you have
Oh,
plates there?
it was one in the arm and one in the head. I thought I was plated. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD right there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that was the team that was up top. They're low ranked. 102 was the guy that killed me.
Mm.
But they look like CDO players. It's not suspicious at all. I don't understand how that worked right there. I called in the kill streak, and it was literally like a hip and a headshot, and I was dead. Like, I'm pretty sure I was plated. And now I got to go back and look, because I don't know. If I wasn't plated, then that's fine. But
Um, so here's a question. If you could send second overall pick 36 and 40. No, let's say pick second overall pick and picks 36 for Justin Herbert. Would you do that?
I don't know. Last year it was rough. Last year it was rough for him.
Yeah.
And I think it might be doable, but I don't think I would go second overall pick. Did you say it would cost a second overall pick and the 36?
Probably something like that.
Yeah, I don't think
Because you
so.
look at what like Watson took 3 firsts. Wilson took 3 firsts, and I would say that Herbert's. Can we appreciate the fact that Russell Wilson did not even play on the contract the Broncos gave him? Like
What do you mean?
so he was playing on the Seahawks contract when he was traded here, and the Broncos gave him a 4-year extension. So he didn't. He hasn't even played on the extension yet, and they cut him.
Oh wow.
I, he he has. Let's see. Have you heard how much dead cap he's taking for the Broncos?
Isn't it 55?
Yeah, and then it's a lot for multiple years too. It's just crazy. 5-year, $242.5 million contract extension with Denver. Whoops.
I think it was pretty well put. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Whoops.
Yep.
Think we made a mistake
There's
there.
there's a lot to be said also about a quarterback on a rookie contract because Herbert already got his extension, and it's a fine extension, but it's still a whole bunch of money.
Got around you both. I was team shot and still got around him for. Oh, and he missed the knife shot. Oh man, bro, that was rough.
Ooh,
That was a rough shot.
embarrassing.
He went for the knife shot and missed it, and then he and his partner were trying to shoot me, and I was just dancing around him for a little while. But he's a 650. I'll take more 650s in here, please. Guys that are playing and not cheating, I'll take them. Yeah, I was TP was talking today about how there was just a ridiculous number of cheaters in ranked right now. That it was almost every single game today.
In ranked?
In ranked, yeah. Um, they were, and see, most of them are walling. That's the main thing they do. They don't use aim assist anymore because it's detectable. It's more
Yeah.
detectable than walls. Um, and yeah, so they can just wall, and it's almost free at this point. Ricochet's having a hard time like catching them. Uh-oh, that's not you behind me. Oop.
Oh, this was. Oh, on me. Up the stairs.
Okay, one shot. One shot. Seriously? He slid down and shot me once with a shotgun, and I'm dead?
Oh man, almost pulled out the clutch there.
Alright, I'm gonna
Just
go
has
over.
a shotgun, by the way.
Yeah, that's what they got me with. I mean, I downed the first one, but the second one. Can I maybe get something that's not a one shot?
I think that's kind of the hard thing about that specific area is it just never seems like the loot's ever good.
Yep, I agree. RPG. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Did I just pick up another sniper? At this point, I might as well just announce a shotgun. Shotguns and snipers. That's all that's in here.
Is this the new game mode?
Hey, a sub. Finally found one.
I, eh, let's see, where you at? We're pretty far away from each other, aren't we? I'm gonna try to get a. Where's that redeploy? Okay. What?
Were you on the roof?
Well, we still have enough for loadouts once I come back.
Were you on the roof?
No, we were far apart from each other there. I landed on the scav, so we could at least get money, and I completed it. So now we have money for loadouts.
Yeah, that did not look pretty.
Yeah. That was not.
Whoa! I am so dead. Yeah, okay. Wow. Crappy guns. And fighting 3 guys at one time. Not not advisable. Definitely not. Keep trying, dude.
There's a sniper up there. Yeah, watch out.
Where is he? Top water tower.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming up.
Oh, okay. Someone else sniped me. Yeah, guys coming for your left too.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, that's just such a stupid place to be in. Ugh. But we lived and we died, you know?
I can't I can't handle the crap loot. It's like the only SMG I found was the Swarm, which is that really slow firing one. And I
Yeah, I never had anything good.
sniper, shotgun, sniper, shotgun, sniper, shotgun. Like, okay, can we get to something that actually is not a one shot, maybe? And then there was like a couple marksman rifles, and I didn't want to pick those up because my luck would be they wouldn't be automatic, so I'd be thinking I had an automatic and I have a one shot.
Okay, so this is the last game for me.
Oh, okay. Thought you said you
We
were
beat
rocking until
the
7.
Yeah, I'll need to eat.
Oh, come on. Who needs food?
I do. I missed the game, but we beat uh the the last team 36-0.
Oh, wow.
So I still, yeah, I think in 4 games we let up under 20 points and then scored over 130.
So how are you preventing, in flag football, how are you preventing them from scoring?
So what we're pretty much playing like a 4 deep. Um, we're pretty much playing cover 4, but with a blitzer, um, like an alternate blitzer. Honestly, um, I have no idea what these coaches are doing because every team I've played against so far, at least, you don't need. You just need a center. You don't need any other offensive linemen if you don't want to. So pretty much these teams only play a center.
Right.
And so we just send one guy on blitzing and you can't block. Like you can stand in the way of. So our blitzer is really fast and he's fairly large. And so it's like no matter what, you get like instant pressure on a quarterback. And So it's just hard for them to score on us. Or yeah, and because pretty much the game plan is rush quarterback, so he has to like either gets the flag pulled or has to roll out. And by the time he rolls out, we have deep covered, and so he either has to like do a check down or just eat the sack. But these kids at this age, they don't know how to do like hot reads that well. Um, Most of the time they don't even have hot read like a hot read set up. Like every game, like I even try to tell our quarterback Pack, so like always think of where your hot read is, so you know it once you get pressured, like where you're actually going. Um,
Got a guy high control and low.
okay.
Dang it. I almost got a guy landing on me. Okay.
You good?
I'm almost dead. I'm
Oh, a
sure he'll be up
guy
here in a
shooting
second.
at me.
Dang it. Okay, now I'm dead.
Well, well, that sucks.
Okay.
And that was kind of a nice ladder play. Oh yeah, it's 6 o'clock on Tuesday, so no matter what, that means that that's my last game
Oh,
because Steam's like, yeah,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna switch to zombies, I think, and try to unlock that. Uh, try to unlock the new attachment.
heck yeah. But it's also one of my favorite things too because you have a lot of these coaches. I hear them do their play calls, and they're like 4 syllables long, of like in multiple colors and like kind of just pretty complicated. And I'm like, dude, these guys are like 11. Like, there's no way that they're gonna know what you're
Right.
like. There's no retention there.
Wow.
Just want to
This
super
guy.
simplify
This is.
it. Ooh, ooh. Was this the guy that killed you?
Yeah.
Oh, got that.
He was using some other weird. Like he had some other gun. He dropped it to pick up mine, but it's just that he like I turned around to start looking for him and he was already there and started shooting. And so I was laying down trying to plate up and then I popped my head up and he had already moved partway up the ladder. So I was trying to move to my left because I thought he was still down. I was trying to figure out where he went and he was sitting on the ladder shooting at me with a pistol. So yeah, this is okay. Alrighty then. We're gonna leave that match. All right. So you said you are out. You need food, huh?
Yeah. I need food, and you know, you just need to get back in that mindset with practice. Need to like run through a wall or something.
Run through a wall.
Um, you didn't sign up for church softball, did you?
Not yet.
Not yet, so it's still a possibility, eh?
Possibly. So I've been
Okay.
talking to Ricky. There's two teams now,
Yep.
so that's actually something I didn't want to have happen.
Yeah.
Simply because with it being two teams, that means that you have to be there more than I don't know if I have time to commit to. So that was kind of I was trying to feel that out a little bit to see what was going to happen. Because if it goes to two
Uh oh.
teams,
Pointer Creek Farm says yes.
um, if it goes to two teams, it just means that you have to, you have fewer people that can be out and still have a functional team. Um, and so that was my concern. If it was 20, right? Then you have two full teams plus whatever you need.
Yeah,
So
you have a
there can be,
bench.
I mean, yeah, there can be plenty of guys that don't show, and it's fine. Um, so that was my main thing is like with just all the stuff going on at the moment. It was like I don't want to have to commit and have to be there. So with two teams, I feel like there's more of a commitment to join, and so I don't know. I was talking to Ricky about it though. I was just kind of like, hey, where are we? And we were traveling, so um, I told him I was like, I just tried to find out like where are we at? Are you? Because that was the other thing is that at that time there was 24. So if I had signed up, and if it didn't get to 26, he was going to cut the top five people. So like or the last five people, which would have been me as well. So I was just kind of like, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So he told me that they've got enough for two teams, and um, if I want to join or whatever, that's fine. So um, well, I'm
Well,
mulling it over at the moment.
if you do join, I will back you up if you ever want to start a church league football team. So
Now that would be dangerous. That's just what that would be. That would be
you
dangerous.
versus Mike Moneypenny.
Uh, I think it would be dangerous just because I don't think there would be many people in the church that actually plays or has played football, and there are probably a few. Um, but yeah, there's it.
Unfortunately, I feel like the only way that it would work is if it would be flag football.
Yes, yeah, and then
And then
you'd get plenty of people that play like ultimate frisbee and soccer and all that. They'd be out there playing because that's more in line with what they play. But again, for me,
it's
I
it's not fun football.
for me, I tackle and then rip the flag off, and they don't like that. So um,
If
just
there was
goes
like a hybrid that is like you could um like actually do like rushing and like blocking, like the D line can rush and the offensive line can block and everything else is flag, like that would be kind of fun. At least have some physicality, but I don't know, man.
yeah. Well, we'll see. I might be out there. Um, not as big a fan of there being two teams. But it is what it is. So I
Well, the
will.
nice thing still is, let's see, so 26, so that's 13 each. So that's still giving you. Oh, that's right. Like that's kind of hard sub wise. I guess people can, if they do need subs, they can just double header it. Um,
What
if
do
the
you mean?
games are like back to back or something like, um,
You mean the player themselves playing both games?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's a game, like I know that I think they play each other twice usually. So yeah, I don't know how that would work,
Yep.
but okay.
So it is what it is, but we shall see.
Well, even if I don't know if this would be, but just even being on like the subs list, and I know that I'm gonna miss like two games at the being in Washington in July, so you can be my fill in at least. There we go.
Maybe we'll see. I
Yep.
I'm gonna come to a decision here pretty quickly though, and then
Good.
we'll go from there.
Legal update. That's still slogging, right?
Yes, it is, but we are approaching a brighter light in the tunnel, and so it should. There is a good potential for having it resolved this week. Last week they were confused by something I responded back with, and so we had to have a clarification meeting so they could understand what it was that I was talking about. But they're confused because they're not software developers, so they
Gotcha.
don't understand, and I've been telling them all along that they don't understand, and they kind of keep telling me, yeah, 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 and then like, wait a minute, what's this again? And it's like, right, because you don't understand. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, wait, what are we doing with this? And like, okay. So I feel like we keep going around and around in that, but I've been trying to be
Yeah.
more specific, and so they had a list of things that are not really relevant. They were relevant maybe in the early 2000s, and it's like that's just not how things are done. It's like, and they had other couple funny things in there, like one of the options for, um, you know, settling things was to fax it back, and it was like, really?
What?
Like we're really, this is an actual document you sent somebody in 2024, that, and like other means were not even an option. It was just fax. I was like, how, like, was this actually drafted in the 90s or like early 2000s? Like, what are we talking about here?
What are we doing?
So anyway, but yeah, so we had a clarifying meeting earlier today, and then we're gonna go from there and see what happens. There's optimism and at least movement that things could be settled by this week, and that's what I would be looking for. But and I guess it'll depend on where they are. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Well, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. If Are you going to be doing a morning stream?
yeah, I think so.
Sweet. Okay.
All right,
Talk to you
man.
then.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. All right, chat. I think I'm actually going to sign off as well. And yeah, I will be back on again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Thanks for being here, and we will